Yeah, like and subscribe my YouTube content, guys. Finger guns. I'm not at all awkward. Oh, and comment. That's the other one. Alright, so we got a witch doctor. I don't want to pick first. Someone else pick. What 4 are you picking, bud? So they have Nick CM. He picks a ranged support. I'm probably gonna go Beastmaster. I feel like playing a Beastmaster game.
5 seconds remaining.
Ricky X. Alright. This will be interesting. I mean, alright, so I picked Beastmaster into Crystal Maiden. Typically, the four 5s that you want to avoid on Beastmaster are Witch Doctor, Crystal Maiden, Chen, and Enchantress. All 4 of those heroes deal with boars pretty well. So I kind of just counterpicked myself, but, you know, for the content. Maybe I'll still just pwn them. I don't even know if I want a Ring of Protection. I mean, Ricky's a lot of physical damage, so I'm just gonna get the Ring of Protection. Why not? So again, we're playing against a Ricky, so I'm getting the Ring of Protection just to negate early damage. When you're playing against Crystal Maiden and Witch Doctor in particular, you have to be like hyper conscious of denying your boar. You really do not want to feed your boar too much. So this Crystal Maiden is probably going to level Frostbite at level 1 and just relentlessly try and kill my boars. And so either we have to micro our boars so they don't get frostbitten, which is pretty unrealistic, or we have to or we just have to deny them as much as possible, which is easier than it sounds. You can usually, I mean, at least when Crystal Maiden is level 2, then it's a bit harder to deny your boars because Crystal Maiden just commits 2 spells to kill your boar. But that's just life sometimes. So we're just gonna play up a bit as usual. I'm just gonna kill some trees because that's just what I do, because there's not that much to do on Beastmaster at level 1. You just kind of sit here and kill trees. That's life. So the item build that you usually want to do on Beastmaster is you want to go Necro 1, or honestly Necro 3. Sometimes you can go Helm of the Dominator, if it's like a really good Helm of the Dominator game. Actually, after the Helm nerfs, I don't even know if like
30 seconds
or the Helm changes. I don't even know if like you really want to go Helm of the Dominator. We definitely don't want to go Helm of the Dominator this game because again they have a Crystal Maiden, so she can just like deal with your shit super easily, or your creep super easily. But there's 4 bottom. All right, I may have dead. Oh my god. Well, unfortunate.
Death on delivery.
We should get 3 bounties from that. Nope, we don't even get 3 bounties. Well, that's just sad. But such is life.
My bite is worse than my bark.
So I don't know if it's Ricky bottom or Art Gordon bottom, but looks like it is Ricky bottom. Unfortunate. Our lane's gonna be a bit hard, but that's okay. Hard lanes make the game more interesting.
On the track.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, the CM just isn't even trying to kill my board. I think that's a mistake. Unless she got Nova, and I just don't remember her using Nova on First Blood. But as you can see, when CM is trying to aggress, I'm just moving my board back a little bit, because we do not want to feed our board. But CM is playing like way too behind Ricky. I think the CM should be playing more over here. But maybe that's just not doable against Shadow Demon. Honestly, it probably isn't doable for the CM to play more aggressive because we have a Shadow Demon who's able to kind of zone the CM or 1v1 her pretty solidly. Axes are honestly pretty garbage on Beast. So, we're definitely just gonna be getting the aura. We can't aggress until like 3. My Shadow Demon's just playing too aggressive. Anyways, so we're gonna be buying. Actually, I might want a magic stick in this lane. Alright, well, he pinged me to drop items and didn't bring them. Oh well, such is life. So we're saving our next boar summon for level 3, because boars get exponentially stronger at level 3.
There you are.
We're not really trying to harass Ricky much in this lane, at least not early on. Because 7 or 8 armor and 9.9 health regen, like, I don't know, or 5.2. Sorry, he had a tango running, but still, it's just like we're not gonna be able to harass him too much with our hero. We don't really want to aggro too much creep damage. We're pretty happy with like a stalemate in this lane early on. So we're just kind of using the board to hit Ricky, slow his attack speed and movement speed, just kind of be a nuisance, and then just get as many CS and denies as possible.
I'm gonna pull. I can't help run. I can't help mid.
Again, really trying to not
A short migration.
feed our boar. Oh, okay. Well, they have a sentry there. Unfortunate. Well, now we know. We are not going to feed hawks like that anymore. Because Dota is a game of learning. I'm going to try and hold the creep wave here. I'm just going to deny this support. I really do not want... No! No! Range creep! Let me out of here! Alright. I may have dug my own grave there, but...
On the train.
whatever. I don't want to talk about it.
Double damage. Sit down.
Whoops. But anyways, we're still chilling. We're on...
Yeah, aggro man.
I don't know what he just said.
On the track.
But we are getting close to level 5, so... when we hit level 5,
He's here.
we're gonna be partying. Deny the boar, you bastard!
Fight or flight.
Oh, I didn't deny it again. Oh no. So much experience is going their way. Sad. I mean, I'm not that sad, but oh no, the Ravage. Now this guy is insane. He just took so much unnecessary damage. I'm insane!
So you didn't see that coming.
Well, we'll see him dead again, at least. And I got the kill. Oh, calculated. I don't even care if SD died.
Holy shit, bro. Ricky 5-0.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This guy's tilted, but I'm not tilted, and that's all that matters.
Short migration.
SD is not going to carry this game. I will.
Nyx mid.
Swoop to battle.
Oh no. Alright, now that we have Roar, Roar and Necro 1, we can probably kill Ricky with detection.
Battle.
I have Roar Necro 1, we can probably kill Ricky with detection now.
Agreed. What creatures will this call?
Just gonna send a Hawk behind tower. Alright, didn't even have to use Roar.
I'm bringing sentry wards.
Demolly.
So on Beast, you usually want to skip boots for your Necro book if possible, because your Necro, the faster you get your Necro, the more you just kind of shit on the enemy team, and your Roar just kind of becomes a spell that you can kill them off cooldown. The reason that you see Beastmaster being like so strong as a split pusher is because there aren't too many heroes that can just like survive a Roar Necro Seed, Necro 3 double bore power spike or whatever. So we know Ricky was over here, he just like killed a tree. So I sent a Hawk under tower for this exact reason. Now we know Nyx is down here, so we shouldn't try to aggress. But Void Spirit's down here, so we are strong boys. Run at the enemy! Oh god! Yeah! So with that, we should be able to pressure tower now.
Your middle tower.
We're out of detection though, so this guy's not gonna die. Fortunate.
To battle.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh my goodness, that was so good for us! We killed the Ricky and the Arc Warden clone!
I'm gonna Arcane boots here.
Even though we died, which is slightly unfortunate. That
Can
ended up
you
being
give
real
me
good.
a golem?
Because we got a 5 streak off of Ricky.
And kill
On
both.
our Void Spirit, no less. So that was a really good rotation by Void Spirit. So usually when, just a concept that you should get used to, thinking about, which I've definitely mentioned before. You want to play around your level power spikes. So I hit Roar and Necrobook.
Ricky, stop
So
it.
my mid hero
Push
when
tower bot.
when he was like level 8 or whatever it was when he initially came down. He was like, all right, my Beastmaster is strong because he hit level 6, he has Roar. So he came down to me, and obviously we made the play bottom this game. But you can also think about it as like, all right, I'm hitting level 6. Where can I go on the map to create pressure to kill the enemy team? But as Beastmaster, typically, like, you don't really want to leave your lane until the tower dies. Like, you can leave your lane, don't get me wrong. But it's just like, we wanted to pressure bottom with Roar, so we wanted heroes to come to us. And even though I didn't really communicate that to my team, my Void Spirit is just a high enough ranked player that he naturally did that of his own accord. So I'm just trying to finish Necro 3 now. When I get Necro, I should be able to get Necro 3 before my next summon. I'm just gonna clear this big camp. And then when I have Necro 3, we're going to be insanely strong. And then we're going to try and pressure the mid tower with Necro 3.
Attack. Claws out.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Yes.
Kill.
I want to pressure mid. I have Necro 3 coming.
They have vision here.
Also, you just pretty much want to use Hawks off cooldown. Just kind of throwing them like on the enemy side of the map. You can do it randomly if you really have no idea of like kind of what you're trying to accomplish with the Hawks, but like you want to send your Hawks where you think the enemy team is gonna be farming. Just so or either where the enemy team is farming or where you're trying to pressure as Beastmaster. So like for example, if I'm splitting bottom and no one on the enemy team is showing, I obviously want to like send a Hawk in their jungle where I think that the enemy team would like be able to flank me from. So I don't really want to go top. Top's already dead. I would rather send a Hawk bottom and just walk bottom, try and get behind this Arc Warden.
I'm going to the bottom.
This way.
I'm gonna cut this wave.
A short migration.
Alright, I'm in some deep shit. But I killed the CM, so it's all okay, right, chat? Get me out of here.
Is under attack.
Nice, I'm not dead. I probably should have bought my boots and TPs earlier, but you know, it's fine. So before I get my talent, I'm just gonna get 1 point in axes. Also, after you hit Necro 3, I am personally of the belief you should pretty much use Necro 3 off cooldown unless you are specifically making a play to like smoke or something. But just gonna roar this guy, he should die, easy peasy. And what a shocker! What did I say? Not many heroes can survive Necro 3 and roar. Guess who didn't survive Necro 3 and roar? That guy. So there's two different directions you can go in Beastmaster after your Necro 3. You can either go Vlad's route if you have a good Vlad's user, which we do on the troll, or we can go like a Blink Dagger so we have more initiation, which we don't have the most initiation, but I still think Vlad's is just better because we're having a pretty good game and we just want to enable our troll as much as possible. We maybe should be bottom right now to be helping pressure here, but we have no roar, so I'm just kind of farming it up. I usually take movement speed talents just in general. I like movement speed, I like running fast, I like playing the map. So I'm just going for these bounty runes because I'm not bottom like I should be with the team. But I mean, whoa, whoa. Fudge!
Yes.
No worries. It's fine.
Oh man, why farming jungle, man?
And I truly do suggest that for anyone. Just mute the idiotic toxic people. I mean, we got 2 bounties. We forced Arc Warden out of our jungle. Like, it's fine what we did. Shadow Demon's just being a sore loser because I'm not doing exactly what he wants. And we're taking top. Like, honestly, we're so fine right now. So fine. Holy shit, he just almost died to my summons.
Attack.
But yeah, just mute people who are just who communicate like that. They're just not worth listening to, like ever. It's just not good for your mental health in Dota. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So many people have like normalized toxicity, and it's just like it's not gonna benefit you in any way. So just don't deal with it. I have Vlads, let's go Roche.
A short migration.
So since we're about to go do Roche, I'm just setting up Hawks. Setting up Hawks to basically give us vision of where the enemy team is going to be coming from if they want to contest. Nick's just kind of, all right, cool. And this guy's just feeding this. Lovely.
On the track.
All right, unfortunate. Yules the roar, but still got the kill, baby. Oh yeah, we're cruising right now. We're cruising. All right, now that we have Vlad's, we should pretty much just be following Troll. Or Troll is Aegis. He's a strong boy. Well, we should follow Troll whenever Troll wants to aggress on the map. If Troll just wants to farm, then we really should not like just be following Troll, watching him farm or whatever. But
Yes.
since I have a sentry here, I'm kind of expecting them to have a ward up here. I have a sentry here too. Oh, no, they don't. So one thing that a lot of people don't actually abuse from Necro 3 is they
Fight or flight.
So the reason that I said earlier that you want to use Necro 3 off cooldown, sorry, this is like the most random segue back to that point. But the reason you want to use Necro 3 off cooldown is because you can de-ward all of the enemy's vision. Because you just get free true sight basically. You can use axes to scout high grounds, you can use hawks to scout high grounds. You can do a lot of things to scout high ground basically. It's just overall worth it. Just gonna roar this guy. Don't want to get CM ulted for ages. Gonna just walk over all of their shit, etc., etc. Easy peasy. Enemy team is bad. We're not bad. Hooray. So I don't believe they have fortified, so we're just kind of walking up. We have Aegis, 2 heroes dead. There's really no reason why we shouldn't do this. I mean, unless we just get 8-man called like that. Maybe that was the reason we shouldn't have done it. Oh wait, we don't have Aegis. I thought we had Aegis. Alright, that's my bad. That was a bad call. I genuinely thought we had Aegis. That was a garbage call, actually. My troll should have called off that call. I did not see him die. So at this point, I'm just gonna say we're gonna go for AC. We really don't need initiation. We can just deathball at this point in the game. AC is very good for deathballing. Again, we're just trying to enable our troll as much as possible. Bug it. We kill our Gordon clone because it's free money. taking the armor talent. That's just good a majority of games. It's especially good against Ricky, but uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. I didn't think that Ricky was playing alone bottom. That's my bad, I suppose. But I mean, the Ricky just died because he's playing alone bottom. So Ricky's being a goober. But I got baited by that goober, so maybe well played by him? Something else that you can do super easily on Beast, which I actually was gonna do on this wave, if I didn't die there to that 3-man gank. You can just push out waves with summons and not bring along your hero, and it's a very like low committal way to push out waves. Typically early on, you don't want to do this as much because you typically want to fight with your summons, because your summons are obviously what kind of makes you strong early on. Alright. Oh. Can't really push with summons against that guy.
Your top tower is under
I'm just gonna keep my summons back for a bit. While his arc warding clone dies or whatever it is. Never mind, ended up killing it. Alright, our troll has made the call to go top, so we will follow our troll. We want to make troll feel strong.
On the track.
So I'm just gonna, since realistically we're gonna be going to push the tier 2 top up here, I'm just gonna be setting up hawks like around the tier 2 tower, so we have a decent idea of what the enemy team is doing. Unless they're smoked, of course. But they're smoked. That's just like, I don't want to put my boars on top of the troll in case the axe is around to get a call off. But realistically here, we're just waiting for a troll BKB. When he has BKB, we're going to be much more confident to actually pressure the enemy. Nope, 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 nope. I don't want to feed my summons. Summons, give them gold. I don't want to give them gold. That's the opposite of what I want to do. I'm going to check this high ground for a ward with my hawk. Feel like they might have a ward here. Nope, just another sentry. I haven't found a single ward yet. But yeah, you can just pretty much run your summons around and look for like wards and sentries and stuff. Looks like we're gonna be taking mid. Game just ulted. I'm just gonna run with my Void Spirit. I don't want him to get fluxed to death or anything. So the only two heroes, like, in my mind that I'm trying to roar this game are Arc Warden and Ricky. Realistically, I do not want to use my roar on anyone else. If Arc Warden and Ricky happen to already be dead without me using roar or something, like, sure, it's fine. You can use your roar on someone else, but typically, the way you should think about using your abilities on pretty much like any hero is just before the fight even breaks out, in your head, you should kind of you should have an idea of who you're going to be targeting and who, like, who the ideal targets are for you to use your spells on. Because if you do if you pre-plan like that in Dota, it takes away a lot of the stress of like you know, having to make having to like quickly make decisions, and you know, kind of not being as confident in your decision or whatever. Not to say like, you know, again, not to say I am only ever casting Roar on Ricky and Arc Warden, but it's kind of just like that's my idea of how we're gonna win this game and how we're gonna win fights.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Enough said.
Also something that you should pretty much always do, in my opinion,
Your bottom tower is under
when you're casting Hawks, is you'll notice that I hit alt all the time, and alt does
Your bottom tower is
all
under attack.
holding alt just shows you like tower distances and tower vision ranges and stuff like that. So it helps you, you know, like place Hawks like very precisely out of tower vision, and you know, just allows you to get like the maximum vision out of certain areas of the map or whatever.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
At this point, I probably will get a Blink Dagger. Got a Pally Sword for our troll. Hooray, hooray. But we're basically in like no rush to actually end the game.
Running with the
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
We can just like farm the whole map for as long as we want until we got the Aegis like we just did, and
you should pray. You are prey.
sure, that gives me mana.
Tower has fallen.
Alright, so we got our blink now, so it's easier for us to find the Arc Warden and Ricky. Hooray, hooray. We are just split pushing with our summons and illusions, as I said earlier, so we get better lanes. And now we just follow our troll. Follow our troll to victory! Onwards and upwards!
On the trail.
Follow Troll easy.
Indeed, Sammy, indeed. Thank you for the 2 months, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, troll is, troll appears to be falling. In a very unfortunate way. I found the Arc Warden! No one's attacking him though! Okay, we got him.
The enemy's bottom tower is
At level 20, I mean, realistically, I would say get the axe damage, because our next item might be like an axe or something. Well, our next item probably wouldn't be axe. We would probably go hex or something next, so we had more catch. And also hex enables your axe build later on. But I mean, like, the 30 boar damage is fine. You can go it if you want. But, I mean, my boars are just dying, like, so fast this game because they have so much AoE between Axe and Arc Warden. Like, but both talents are fine, but I would say more than not, I probably would want the Axe's damage, because as the games go later, you would eventually want, like, an Axe and stuff.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
And easy peasy.
Dire victory.
I will commend everyone that wasn't SD, because fuck that guy.